Hello and welcome to Bike Trekking with Carl. Today I'm going to be reacting to a video called How to Buy a Mountain Bike. So it looks like a good bit of fun, and at the minute I'm looking for a new mountain bike because the one I've got, it's just tiny. It's got 26-inch wheels on it, and if you want a 26-inch wheel bike these days you have to buy a kid's bike, and I feel like I am a lot slower than everybody else out there as well. I mean, I can accelerate on that thing like that. I can, get up to a decent speed very quickly, but maintaining it, forget about it. And also the cassettes one, the hydraulic brakes are gone, the chain's gone, both wheels are gone. I mean, that bike's done. I mean, I could restore it, but at this point it's better buying a new one, and it's out of date. But anyway, let's check this video out. Let's just see what this is about. I'm looking forward to this one. It looks funny. I've seen bits of it before, but not all of it. Can you see me there? I'm messing around with this setup still as well. This thing in the background here, something I'm building. It's not finished yet, but it's gonna look cool when it's done. Right, okay, let's have a look. Right, let's go.
Look at you. You're a mediocre sack of garbage that's stuck in a dead-end job with nothing in life to make you happy. Even the bird thinks you're a loser. It's time for a change. Go outside. See those kids? They're having the time of their lives riding their bikes. They know what's up. You'll never be as fun as those kids. Unless you bought a mountain bike. Go to a store and listen to a guy who has no idea what he's talking about try to sell you a bike.
I'm just going through that right now. So there's a bike I'm interested in. And it's very well reviewed, very well rated. Very well rated. It's called the Voodoo Bizango Pro, and it's sold in Halfords. And I feel like I've spoken to this guy a few times. And also the main protagonist here, I have been in a job where I feel like this guy. I think I'm a fair bit older than him, but yeah, at one point in my life I've felt this way.
Pick a bike and buy it. Gear up and head out to your local trails. It's time to ride your brand new bike.
That bike looks bad.
Realize that not all bikes in bike stores are the same.
Yeah, all right, cool. That's totally true. That's a proper valid point. So I'm doing some shopping around at the moment, and this Voodoo Bizango Pro is definitely a bike that I want. I'm very interested in. But then I'm going to the independent bike shops as well, and I'm finding the people who work in those are much more knowledgeable and friendly and happy, and know a fair bit about what it is they're selling. And then when you go to one of your bigger department stores that might have one guy working on car brakes the next and then bikes the other, you get a varying experience. And I've owned a Halford bike when I was like really young, like probably like early 20s, and that thing was a pile of rubbish. It had like really gory, gaudy stickers on it and all the kind of trash Halford sticks on there. It weighed an absolute ton. The gears slipped all the time. They didn't work, from day one. Yeah, that thing was a mess. I enjoyed going around on it, but yeah, not all bikes and bike stores are the same, unfortunately.
Try again. This time, do research. Visit a bike shop and talk to the employees. They know bikes. Buy a second bike. Go for another ride. This time, your bike doesn't fold in half. Build fitness on the climbs and confidence on the descents. Ride what you can and don't stress what you can't. It'll get easier. You feel better already, don't you? Until you start noticing that no one else rides in a t-shirt and khaki shorts. Time to get kidded.
I'm going through this right now. So I took quite a break from cycling due for loads of different reasons, which I'm not going to go into. But I took a break from it, and when I jumped back on, I thought, well, I'll just wear what I've got. I had like this big Fox helmet that I wear. I don't know how I still have it. My old helmet, I left it in the shed. I had like a decent proper mountain bike helmet, and a family of rats like moved into it and they made it into a love nest, and that thing was disgusting. So there's no way I was putting it back on my head. But I had this, I've got this big black Fox helmet that I wear now, which I've just gotten rid of. And I was also wearing like just normal t-shirts. But the one thing about normal t-shirts is, compared to cycling t-shirts, is they're not as long at the back. So that means that when you're cycling around, you're just mooning everybody as you go. So I am buying kit now as we speak, and getting myself kitted out, because yeah, I'm not going around in the casual stuff.
Start using sick words like shred and gnaw. Keep riding, get past on the climbs and the descents. The desire to be better grows inside of you. Become obsessed with your bike. Fixate over specs, head angles, and weird things like tire durometers. Then realize you'll need a second job to support your addiction. I mean, passion?
This is where I'm at the minute. I am like deep into researching bikes, like to the point where it's becoming unhealthy. I have a budget to stick to. I'm trying to do this on a budget. So yeah, it's driving me mad. But yeah, head angles, you know, the gears, 12 speed, 10 speed, 11 speed, hardtails, full suspension. In my budget, I'm on hardtail, but oh my lord, yeah. The cleanliness, I'm not great at cleaning my bike, I'll be honest. I don't obsess about that. I probably should start obsessing about that a bit more.
Buy a bike for the third time. This one has more features, more shocks, and the seat post goes up and down.
Drop a post.
It's no longer
Been
just
checking
riding.
those out.
It's shredding. Hit jumps, smash roots, send drops, and learn a trick. Nice. It's more than just a hobby now. It's a lifestyle. One day you tell your co-workers about all the rides you've been going on and how hard you're shredding. They aren't listening. Well, one is. Her name is Jess and she rides too. She asks, want to go for a ride sometime? And you say, shit yeah. It turns out Jess is good, like really good. She schools you on the climb up and the whole way down. You can't even walk down what she's riding. You make it to the bottom, but you're exhausted. She's been...
That's what I'm feeling at the minute with my fitness. I really feel my fitness is way off where it should be. I've started doing VO2 max training where I've been going out for runs. In the mornings, I've been trying to do things to get my fitness up. I think I've dropped some weight as well, because that helps. Being overweight, you have to carry that weight up the hill with you, you know, for every mile you cycle, that weight's on you, isn't it? So I'm working on dropping that. It's not easy because I do like my food.
Waiting for 30 minutes, but says that was a lot of fun. She says you guys should do it again sometime. You agree, even though she crushed you, but that doesn't bother you until later that day.
Been there. We've all been there.
Start riding every day after work. Find local groups and go on rides with riders that will help you step your game up. Become a better rider just by trying to keep up. Start noticing other bikes, like that downhill bike and that cross-country bike. Road biking could be fun. Settle on a dirt jumper and go find some jumps to practice your tricks. That looks a lot harder than you thought. He's really high up. That looks awfully dangerous. Nope. Ride more.
Yeah, so my technical skills, I'm going to be working on those as well. And I have actually filmed some rides, but it's so difficult. At the minute, I'm just not finding any time to actually sit down and edit and put everything together. I'm hoping to find some time to do so. Right now, honestly, my wife just nipped out, so I've just jumped on the computer when I should be tidying the house, to be fair, because we've got visitors coming. So yeah, sorry when you watch this to my wife. But yeah, just finding the time. I can just, you know, bash this one out really quickly, but we'll be putting some together. But I will be watching videos and people actually teaching technical skills. I'll be honest, there's a lot of stuff I can't do. I've cycled for a long time, but I've just done kind of long distance, or long distance for me anyway, you know, 30 miles. You know, back in the day, I'd maybe do like 60 miles or something like that. But I wouldn't bunny hop, I wouldn't pull a wheelie. And those were things I always thought at the time weren't necessarily all to do with showing off. But when I did the Mary Townley Loop and I was struggling to do it, and the Mary Townley Loop, for anybody who doesn't know, it's a ride of 47 miles and it's all bridleways, and bridleways in England are rocky, in the middle of the moors tracks, and they just run for miles and miles and miles, and we're very lucky to have them. But being able to maybe, you know, hop over obstacles and be better on the downhill, that would have helped me a lot. So that's what I'll be working on, reacting to those videos and then going out and trying what they teach. But right now, I don't have the time, so I'm just going to watch the fun stuff.
Climb higher, jump farther, and go faster than you ever thought you could. Take care of and upgrade your bike. Buy tools, buy parts, buy more tools to install the parts. Spend hours deciding on your next bike. Discover your dream bike. And Carbon. Your addiction gets worse. You spend less time at work doing.
Ripley's getting very unhappy about something. Ripley, come here. Come here, come here. Yeah.
Work and more time looking at bikes. Ride more trails, mow more lawns. More trails, more lawns. Trails, lawns. Buy your dream bike. Take some friends and go farther and higher than you ever have before. Let your bike take you places most people don't even know exist. Go on another date. This time you can actually keep up. No apologies, no excuses. This is much better. This time she only beats you by 5 minutes. You're both stoked, you high-five, she can't believe how much better you've gotten. Good on you, mate. One day you see a press release for a brand new bike. It's like yours, but 15% lighter, 35% stiffer, and it's red. It also costs a lot more lawns than the bike you just bought. Go out for a ride to get over it. Realize how much better you've gotten and how much joy riding has brought to your life. It's not about the bikes you ride, it's about the rides your bike takes you on.
Oh man, that's so true. That's so true. That really does capture the feeling so much. All right, okay, off you go, girl. Ripley's out. Yeah, that's so true. I mean, there is nothing better than getting out on your bike and just getting into the wilderness and just seeing some stuff. I love it. It clears my mind so much being up there in the hills. Like, there's Blackstone Edge near me. That's beautiful up there. Being on the moors. Sometimes it's bleak, but sometimes it's beautiful as well. And there's places I'm going to go this year, next year, just to cycle. So I really can't wait. This video really does capture, the feeling of biking. And flats.
Well, maybe not this ride.
They suck.
Mother lover, you gon' love this. Graduated from a rebel to a revolutionary in my area, they love this.
I'm going to stop that because I'll probably get copy struck for the music, as I did on my last one. I didn't get a strike, but yeah, I got like an email, something saying like the music had been flagged. So I'm not here to listen to the music. Anyhow, I digress. So yeah, that was an awesome video. Really enjoyed that one. That's just so good. I'll link this one just in case this video does as well as the last one and people want to go and check it out for themselves. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, check me out in the next one. I've got some more videos coming up shortly. Excuse the Christmas pants, but it's just so comfortable. I was out on a big ride yesterday, so I just need comfort. So I'm going to go now anyway. So this is me going. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. I'm still here, but I'm going now. I'm getting better at this. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Gone.